Cooter, look at him coming. Scurry down and get the storybook from him as soon as he rides up. Look at that stampede racing to the ranch. And he's got the story from the library just for us. Hey, it is just about story time, too. Attaboy, Stampede. Cooter, you're a whiz. Thank you for the story. And into the book, and the story today is called Oliver and Dee Dee Make Plans. One day, Oliver came bouncing into Stampede's ranch house, all excited. Dee Dee! Oh, Dee Dee, he said. Here I am, Oliver. What do you want? Said Dee Dee. Stampede just told me that he has to go to the city in 2 weeks. He'll drop us off at the zoo if we want, Oliver said. Oh, that sounds like fun, Oliver. Does it cost money? Dee Dee asked. Well, I hadn't thought of that. It does cost money. How much? Asked Dee Dee. Well, I don't know, said Oliver, but I'll find out. We don't have any, but we can earn some. So Dee Dee and Oliver talked for some time about how they could earn some money to go to the zoo. After a while, Oliver had an idea. What do you think? We could sell lemonade on some very hot day and make a fortune, Oliver said. Well, Dee Dee thought that might be a good idea, so they started to make their plans. They set out to borrow a little money to buy supplies. They also asked Stampede if they could borrow dishes from the kitchen and ice from the refrigerator. They decided that if the weather would be nice, tomorrow would be the big day. The next day after breakfast, Oliver and Dee Dee set up a table and 2 chairs in front of the ranch house. They brought out nice clean glasses and a big tall pitcher filled to the brim with ice-cold lemonade. It was a scorching hot day at the ranch, but by early afternoon, business still had not been good. In fact, no one had come to buy lemonade except Grandma Gussie, who had helped them get ready. Well, Oliver, what are we going to do? No one is buying our lemonade, said Dee Dee. I guess no one knows we're here, Oliver suggested. We'll have to make up some signs tonight and try again tomorrow. Well, that evening, while they were busy making signs, Stampede came along and said, there's an old cow trail that leads along to a little brook that comes down from the mountain. The water's cool and clear there, and it's easy to get a drink. And that's where everyone goes on a hot day. Now, I figure if you set up your lemonade stand at the beginning of that trail, you could save everyone a long walk, and you could earn some money at the same time. Super idea, said Oliver. Thanks a lot, Stampede. Yes, thank you, said Dee Dee. Early next morning, Dee Dee and Oliver were rushing around, putting up signs and getting their lemonade stand ready. Just when the sun was beginning to get really warm, Oliver and Dee Dee had a customer. Guess who? Hi, Cooter. What can we do for you? Asked Oliver. Oh, I just can't wait to have me a glass of that nice, cool lemonade, said Cooter. Why, Milkshake, have you come for some lemonade, too? You bet I have, said Milkshake. And that was just the beginning. Pretty soon, Giffer the Gopher came along, followed by Gasper the Skunk and others, until there was a lineup waiting to buy lemonade. Oliver and Dee Dee took turns running back to the ranch to make fresh. It was getting late now, and almost all of the lemonade was gone when Cooter the Coyote came by for his 3rd glass. That's just about the best dadgum lemonade I've ever tasted, said Cooter. And that finished up the lemonade. Dee Dee and Oliver hurried to take everything back and clean up. They even remembered to take down their signs. Dee Dee had just finished washing the last glass when she said, Well, Oliver, I think we have enough money to take us to the zoo. Dee Dee, I've just been counting it, and we have more than enough, said Oliver. We'll also be able to buy a glass of lemonade each when we get there. Well, it took a little work, but Dee Dee and Oliver were very happy with the day and very much looked forward to going to the zoo.